searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away.
We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
soon. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome on back, all you fine, wonderful, and absolutely beautiful people out there in Dota 2 world. We got game number 1 of our 4th series of the day, Geek Fam facing off against Low-Key, and lo and behold, we're already well into the draft, and the new heroes are in the pool as well. T-Governor, how you doing, man? You excited to see some Void Spirit, some Mars, some Snapfire? Maybe a little bit of Nyx thrown in there.
Like, we haven't seen these heroes the entire qualifier. Like, we've never seen Lich, never seen Edge, these are like all brand new here. Sarcasm. What, the same freaking heroes every time.
Oh man, they're hanging out. They're chilling. They're having a nice little time. You ready?
Whoa! Look at this carry that we've never seen before. He can create multiple versions of himself. Wow!
Can you tell that the T-Governor's been up for a while, guys? Can you tell? This is the sound of a man slowly losing his mind.
No. Okay, hold on. How long have I been awake?
I told you. I was like, by the end of all of this, you're going to be gone. You realize that we still have about maybe 6 more hours of Dota to cast?
Yeah, I know. I've been awake for 27 hours now casting.
I would recommend that at some point you go to bed, because otherwise you're going to die. And that's not good for anybody.
No, but like luckily it was like 4 or so hours of you. Then I had a 3-hour break. Or a 2-3 hour break.
You need it after 4 hours of me. Hey, yo.
Yeah, true. Absolute diva you are. And then I did another 4 hours for CIS.
Right.
And then I took an hour break there. And then I jumped on Cap's stream and just done like a chill cast for, I think, I don't know, like maybe 6 hours, I don't know.
That's basically falling asleep.
Yeah, true. And then, resident sleep, am I right? Cap, what does he do? I think the meme was he can do play-by-play, he can do analyst, he can do desk, he can do host, but he's always the third best in all of them or something. I don't know.
Oh no!
Poor Cap. It was a sad meme, but Twitch chat liked it from someone from Twitch chat. But no,
was that Charlie that said that? That sounds like a Charlie
literally
comment.
some random lass or lad from Twitch chat had chucked it out there. Very creative from them. Yeah. And then I had a half-hour break, and then now I'm casting this. So yeah, pretty much had a full-on day and a bit.
Can I just say that there's a lot of pole arms that are being used in this game right now? You've got 2 spears and a what was that? A fighting stick? What would be the name for it?
Pole?
A bar, I guess, is technically what it is.
Yeah, but sure. Yeah.
Because Monkey King bar. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite medieval weapon?
Ooh.
5 seconds remaining.
What the name's escaped me. Hold on, give me a second.
What is it? Explain what it does. How about that? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Explain what it does to everybody and see if Twitch chat can guess it.
It just a spiky ball on a chain.
Okay. A morning star. Is that what it is? A flail?
Yes, that's flail. Yeah.
Yeah, flail's the one.
Dude, just imagine being like the guy that enters a fight, right? Like, first of all, fighting back in the day, that was some barbaric alpha stuff, you know? No one today would be alpha enough to truly fight like those people. And then this guy walks in, he's just like, I don't have a sword, I don't have a shield. just starts swinging a ball of iron.
Yeah.
Woo.
5 seconds.
Well, so that's an interesting little thing as well, right? Because those types of things, that nunchucks. Did you ever see Kill Bill?
Yeah.
So there's that other the weapon that the little Chinese girl uses. She like swings around a giant ball of metal.
Yep.
So all of those weapons are like really sort of hard to use because you have to keep it really like tight. You constantly have to keep the chain or the piece of rope or whatever it is really tight. Otherwise you just like die. You can like accidentally kill yourself with them. My uncle used to do martial arts, and he would always hit himself in the head with nunchucks. It's not great.
Did you say he taught it or?
Well, he taught it and he did it. Yeah, he did both.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't hitting himself in the head when he taught it, though. Thankfully.
No, okay, I was gonna say, like, hey guys, welcome to this class on
By the way, we have a full draft done. We didn't talk at all about it.
No, because you know why?
Why?
I'm gonna speed analyze it now for you if you'd like.
Tell me. Hit me with it one time.
Timbersaw. Last pick against a Kunkka, against a Mars, against a PL. Timbersaw can itemize to punish the PL, so you don't really have the threat of the illusions in the late game. He deals with Kunkka and Mars because they're strength heroes. Issues. You don't have hard lockdown on Loki because now, how'd you deal with the Void Spirit? You don't. How'd you stun the Monkey King? You're going to have to rely on the Mars. Overall, Geek Fam, really cool draft. Loki, a little bit outdrafted. Who's going to win? 60-40 Geek Fam. There you go.
That's great. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Well done. What an inspiration to us all. Well,
said no one.
What are you talking about? It's great. I'm excited. I think there isn't that like save that you have from either team when that's what I think really worked well against the Kunkka in the last game. But the flip side of that is that Kunkka also has a lot of things that he has to deal with that are kind of annoying. Stun from Nyx, Spike Carapace from Nyx, Void Spirit taunt, because oftentimes like Kunkka's going to be sort of standing there looking dumb while he like times out the X in his head before he does the pullback with the torrent. Like, you know, there's a lot of little things like that where it can mess up his timings. And if you don't hit that timing perfectly, it's kind of annoying.
I think one of the other things as well is you've got this lineup. The Timbersaw naturally will be very impactful in the lane. He's going to have presence. He's going to be able to get what he wants. And also, don't forget, Snapfire also a strength hero as well. So you've actually got 4 heroes that Timber will be able to demolish in this game.
Okay.
So, moving on. So you got the Timbersaw kind of enjoying his time. And then you look at the lineup on Loki. Mars, even though he's a decent laner, like, he doesn't, like, come out of the lane with a lot of items unless he actually has a decent time to farm. And he's either against a Timbersaw or a Monkey King in lane. Unless the Timbersaw's going mid, actually. Hold up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's going against the Kunkka. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, which means the Monkey King on the side lane, I think that should be somewhat Monkey King favored against the Mars. Again, just simply because obviously melee hero v melee hero, the Monkey King kind of wins that matchup. So, yeah, the Mars might not leave lane with a lot of items. The PL naturally, of course, needs 15-20 minutes farm. We've said that so many times because it's been picked so many times. And Kunkka, quite a solid overall laner. So,
it should be noted real quickly, by the way, there's a little bit of talk going on in the chat. There was Raven that typed out Teehee God and Sam H God. If people remember back, obviously Raven came to prominence on that TNC roster that did really well throughout TI and everything else. But what people might not have necessarily known is that Sam H played with these people he was a stand-in for the TNC when he was playing there. And then before then also...
pre-Jimmy, right?
No. That was 2017. 2017,
okay.
Sam H stepped in and was a stand-in for a little while for them. But then back before that, it was Teehee and Cast that were on the team. And for a brief period of time, that was when they still had Teehee on the team. And then Sam H played with Demon also. So Sam H was stuck around for longer. Teehee was gone earlier than that. So there's that sort of connection that they have together, that player and the TNC organization as a whole. Of course, none of them are on TNC now. So, it's cool.
That's good. I'm happy for them. They're not on TNC.
They're happy for them after TNC's display in the other group. Holy hell. It's been rough. Hello? You alive?
Hello? Yeah. You just said it's rough. Like what? That's a closed statement.
I know it's a closed statement, but I was flaming TNC, and you just let me aired it out. I was just chilling.
Because, yeah, I got taught today that a good silence really just kicks through a cast, and it's underused. So I thought I'd practice it now and again. That's
a good thing. I mean, it gives you enough time also to spam some things in Twitch chat. It's beautiful.
All right. Oh, don't call me out now. I just thought they're having a nice chat. I want to get amongst it. This game's got a nice even start. We've already quickly analysed it. All right,
you're killing it.
Get off my back, all right, Dad. Leave me alone.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I like to do this. If you're exhausted and I get to mess with you now, it's perfect. Oh, they didn't quite hit him. Teehee able to get the walk away. That was almost a death, but the Aether Remnant didn't hit.
Tranquilly, thank you.
Got me a fresh brew. Do not fear. Energy will be back in about 2 minutes.
I believe in you. Nice little dodge there by Raven. Doesn't get hit by the scatter blast. Oh.
Deleted.
They got him.
Yeah. Oh, and the instant BM pause coming out from the Timbersaw, understanding that this is a crucial game for Geek Fam.
Right. Take a moment to think about it. It's really not a crucial game for Geek Fam at all, though. That's the sad part.
I know.
They're already through. But
it just sounded good.
That's true. It is a very crucial game for low key. Any of these games against Geek Fam, if they can manage to win one of them, they're going to be feeling very good about themselves. It doesn't start off well when your PL dies, though. That's not great.
No, not at all. Oh, it's actually so sad, this bot lane. You look at the Mars, you look at the Snapfire. These are pretty good heroes, right? And then you're like, oh, Monkey King and Lich.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't they stick the Enchantress here?
Because, and then put the Snapfire top with the PL?
Yeah.
Then your PL would get ruffled, so.
Right, but
your PL wouldn't have a game.
But I mean, they're not having a game right here. You purge off the Frost Shield, you purge off the Jingu. Isn't that just better?
To some degree, yes, but I just feel if you don't have the Ench top with a creep, then your PL will literally not be able to hit anything in the lane, and there will be no pressure, right? So then you're giving your Master Core and not your PL, and I think that's a little bit awkward.
I'm with you. I think that no matter what, it's a tough draft for them to deal with, the pressure that's coming 100%. In. But the thing that's sticking out to me about it is that your Mars isn't he have to be the one runner on the map making things happen for him? With pretty the Conca?
Yes. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head, mate. You found the hole in the draft. There is a massive lake currently pouring out of the Dyer's draft, and they need to plug the hole at some point.
Right. Well, Fly Solo gonna drop there, so they find the kill. Yeah, it's just and maybe the thought was okay, we can purge off the Resonant Pulse and then we can hit him, but he's just not even leveling it.
No.
Since there's an Enchantress there, makes it pretty tough.
He's going for the kill build, he just needs to go full damage. If he ever connects his Aether Remnant onto the PL, he's gonna instantly assimilate and try and go for the kill.
Yeah. Well, frustrating stuff for sure. And Enchantress gonna come back up top. We'll see how they do. 1,000 gold lead right now. And in the meantime, Raven is just going to have the freest game of his life.
Oh, so's K in the mid lane. Or Carl, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you can't blame for that one. He's got to change his name to Carl. Can't just keep it K. What you doing, man? Come on.
He's just trying to be edgy, because obviously Carl, S4 Carl with a C, all about the brand. He's thinking about t-shirt sales, merchandise. When he wins TI, he can't be just known as Carl, can he?
That's true.
Or he could actually just have his username as Carl with a K, and that could just be the whole brand, right? You're Carl with a K. Yeah.
Well, Fly Solo's dead again, and Teehee is getting zoned out. Game is hard.
Is so destructive top. You have pretty much a double stun setup into then a big magic burst as well from the dissimilate. It's really spooky. PL is one of the most underwhelming safe laners.
Right.
It's just useless. And when you pair it with an Ench, the Ench is meant to be able to secure your lane, but when she's equally as squishy, and they're blocking the camp so there's no creeps for her to play off, she's also just kind of going to watch LPL farm. Like, not farm, just exist.
Yeah, not farm. That's not what he's doing. That's not what this PL gets to do this game. Yeah. 3 doesn't quite get him with the Assimilate there, but it's going to drop down his Bassi and then pop the wand afterwards. Dude, Cuckoo, the quickness, he's going in there. Another round of Aether
This is a really important wave for Carl in the mid lane. He gets the catapult. A really nice rotation from Fly Solo though, taking over the range creep to aggro the creeps, but luckily the catapult doesn't go to, so still gets to have the impact of this 5-minute wave for Timbersaw.
And this is going to be continued survivability here. 3 points up in that reactive armor means he does not need to leave. Chasen gets the kill. We'll even find the deny afterwards on the catapult.
Trinity of Couriers meeting middle as well. Oh, perfect timing.
Really well done.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Really, really well.
Dire's structures.
Just couldn't time it better. He's one of these guys pro players.
Is he dead?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he looks pretty dead. That one's a tough one. Oh,
well, not when you miss your chakra.
The little jukey juke. And now the slowdown coming. Fly Solo, Chase Cookie not on the mark. Whitemon able to get the walk away and the final finish there onto JG. So with that rotation that you get from the couple of supports, Geek Fam find the kill. And these heroes that are supposed to be the big, like, tempo setters are not going to do it. Carl also going to find the kill onto Lucify. They don't have level 6 on Kunkka. This is rough. This is real rough.
Fly Solo's trying his best looking. He's like, let me impede us. And that's about it. That's his impact.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate
Stuff. Back behind the lines of the side of low-key Whitemon walking over, wanting to drop down a ward, sees JG.
Let's run.
And
For all the supports out there watching.
Dude, they know.
Oh, he's gonna hit the. Oh, come on! You're meant to hit the blindies.
Bye. See you later.
See you, boys.
Well done. Okay, 2,000 gold lead.
God's work.
You had 3 heroes rotate over to that side of the map. They still get the ward down, and they're not going to be able to find the kill.
All right, quick update as well. Do you know earlier I tried coining the did I give you the term? I can't remember if I gave you the term about the whole OG playstyle for teams.
Right. Okay.
Did I give that to you? Or I can't remember.
You didn't give me anything. You told me about it. What did you give me?
I'm giving it to you. Okay, so I told... Calm down. No, yeah, so... Yeah, I tried coining that with Cap and that lot, and they didn't like the phrase, so they wanted to rename it to, like, the Thompson effect or something, right?
Okay.
But you can see in this game right now, the way that this Timbersaw is playing mid, he's just playing a standard game. But the Lich and the Nyx, the way that they're kind of like circling this Timbersaw and just ensuring that he's kind of got like a nice little bubble around him to just exist within this mid lane, it is elements of the Thompson effect from TI and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
Okay? I just bring it into every other series just to make sure it keeps getting traction.
I like it. That's a pretty good one.
Thank you.
Tee-hee? Chase? Give him the punch? Not going to be able to do anything there. So yeah, Cuckoo can't find the kill, but like, while this is all happening, pressuring top tier 1 tower. They've already taken tier 1 mid. Yeah. This is kind of falling apart. You have 5 heroes on the bottom side of the map. This is where they're playing. All of this stuff right over here is all Geek Factory. Waiting. Chant. Chase, back out. Looks like he's perfectly fine.
Have you ever seen the 10-minute Timbersaw play where they're able to take a tier 2 and then pressure a tier 3 because literally no one can pressure the Timbersaw?
Yeah, but they have to just punch it. That's the problem.
Well, we can't really punch it when he's a level 8 Timbersaw, right?
No, I'm saying that Timbersaw needs to just punch it because he doesn't have much tower
Yeah.
damage himself.
But the catapult, right, at 10 minutes?
Right. Yeah.
So that when that bad boy wills its way down mid, watch out, this tower's gonna fall.
Looking for the clap, giving it to him. Zephyr needing to run. He's still living though, fine and dandy, and they will be able to pick up this outpost for the moment.
They're gonna get their first kill of the game, and it will be the Knicks.
Well done. Quick and easy one. Cuckoo can't come over to take it, but he will be able to sneak both of the bounty runes, it looks like. So a nice little win there for Mr. Cuckoo.
Kunka, quickly have a look at Kunka mid. Excellent play from him, identifying the fact that the Timbersaw needs this wave,
Right.
and expertly kills it off before it even makes its way down mid.
Now the only question is, can he escape? Oh, they glyph it. They glyph the wave.
No.
Run
Kunka
away,
body.
JG. The torrent not going to hit onto anybody. They give him the tip afterwards. Carl's like...
Look at Chad Carl. Alpha Carl just... You didn't kill my catapult. You killed yourself.
Easy
That's
peasy.
that's the analysis you're getting there, by the way.
I like it. Perfect. Tree's dead.
Oh,
Mortimer's
come on, buddy.
kisses down. And he gets away. Just like that, he's out of there. Spike Carapace to interrupt it, trying to get the kill with the impetus shots, but Fly Solo just going to be broken and now going to be pummeled down dead. Another round because they don't have any trees there to spear onto. Sam H gets pulled back in. Carl is there, has the chakram, has the whirling death. They want to find a kill. It ain't going to happen, man. Just call it done.
Don't worry, the catapult's still alive.
Unreal.
Keep the catapult alive. Keep the catapult alive.
My goodness.
This is what they need. Like, this Timbersaw pick, there is no counter to it. And this is what happens when you can't put anyone into this lane. You will freely take every tower. Like, look at this map right now. You said earlier this was where they were playing on Dire. Now look where they're playing.
Yeah. Ain't great. They are going to get caught here. Carl is going to be pulled back in. The boat's going to land. He has stick charges afterwards and Cookie, everything. It's just not looking like enough. It's not looking like
kill
enough.
the catapult. At this point, I would like to see the Timbersaw just move to another lane. I feel like he's kind of done his work mid, and he can't actually pressure high ground in any way, especially with the fact that the catapults are quite easily dying with the Kunga.
Oh
So,
no.
bottom.
Oh no, Fly Solo. They pull back in, try and get the finish T. He barely
Very close.
able to escape. $5,000 gold lead now, and as we get to the 12-minute mark, net worth all inhabited on the top by Geek Fam. And this, in case anybody was wondering, is the reason why we're anticipating it's going to be a three-way tie for the bottom of Group B, because Geek Fam and Fnatic just feel like they're on that next level. They are quite good.
It's the smoothness of their play, the fluidity of the fact that they move from lane to lane and they can utilize their draft. They're just a little. I said this earlier. I said a little, and then I was like, no, not little, a lot. They're just a lot better than the teams in this group.
No. Zephyr, realizing that there are some sentry wards around, is going to have to back out now. And in the meantime, bottom tier 1 tower taken as Carl continues his reign of terror, trying to get towards the Yule Scepter next, which at that point, it's just so hard to make anything happen. You can outplay the X, you can use the Yule Scepter while going for the jump away. Aether Remnant not going to connect there.
Missing the remnants.
These things happen.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, Teehee found a bounty rune.
Oh, the Snapfire. Oh, big.
Teehee, TP. Thought I got him on the other side.
Just get him up. You're starting to do a rap or something.
No, man, that's how it goes. I just make that noise naturally. That's what I'm like.
I see.
It
When you
wasn't
drop
even
in the fire
intentional.
mixtape or whatever the cool kids say nowadays, I actually know what. Let's not even try that. Yeah, stop, vetoed,
fine.
pause, muted,
You're good, man.
redacted.
Look at these 5 heroes, man. They're all chilling. And now they're going to get ran at. Got to be careful. Cuckoo, he's crazy. He's running in there. He wants to kill off Sam H. Sam H doesn't have anything to handle that. And now Raven follows up afterwards onto Fly Solo. The Impale comes through, finds another tree, eats him up.
Filthy.
And it is... Oh, no. He broke the trees though. Timbersaw can't go after him.
I don't eat the cookie. Eat the cookie. I'm okay.
And Teehee eventually going to die as well. Now,
He's
where
not
are they going to
laughing no
push? Unreal. Man, they're dropping mango trees up on the high ground. Like, we don't want to go back home. We're just going to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, this is our new fountain, guys. Welcome. Come to the tree. We'll drop a mango every minute. So give it like 10 minutes for it to be useful. But yeah, come on over.
The game might be over by that point, to be honest.
I would expect so. I would say in the next... Actually, to be fair, I'd say about 10 minutes or so, you'd expect a high ground. If they can defend, then this probably could last another 40. But yeah.
Now, they do have a Spirit Vessel done on Kunkka, so if they could get a charge here, this would be really good for them. But unfortunately, they're all going to die. As the cookie, okay, the cookie, maybe a chance. There's going to be a spear, though, on a Void Spirit. So they do lose one. They lose one. Can they find any more? Oh, they got Raven here also. X pull him back in trouble and going down. So like I said, Spirit Vessel charges there for JG. Yeah. It gets a little bit harder. There's a Yule Scepter for Carl.
It's Timbersaw ping. He just pinged tier 3 and was like, this is probably what happened in comms. Hey guys, I said push bottom.
Right.
I said push bottom. Why are we here? I said push bottom. That's literally what just happened in their comms. They're falling apart.
That's true. They can't handle it.
They
Unbelievable.
Can't, the pressure.
It's much too much. As the stomp comes out, Flysoul actually keeps himself alive right there. That might be enough to let him out.
Carl Stoward. He's now missing the chakrams.
They do have another stomp available here. Carl needs to be a little bit careful. They have the Spirit Vessel charge on him. He has a Yule Scepter, take it off afterwards, but do they have the extra damage? With that hood, it's not quite looking like it. And yeah, Sam H now realizing, okay, I don't have my arena. I can't really do this. He is just going to die instead. Hold it down. And on the other side, Teehee also
what a
dead.
Courier kill.
Unreal. Well, low-key struggling. A 9,000 gold lead right now.
They are barely keeping afloat.
That's right. Life is tough. It's hard. They don't get to leave their base right now. That's their home. Stay in your home. Go back there. This right here is the safe spot. Chase, chase, chase. Maybe a chance. Teehee. They're going to cliff the way. Oh, God. All he wants is to deny his tower. Please don't take it from me. Teehee running. Zephyr's there. See you later, my man. It ain't going to happen. Ooh, Doppelganger. Chase forward. Okay, they got a boat. They got a boat. I don't know if that boat's going to be good enough, though. Cookie go through the other side, and in the meantime, Void Spirit. Oh, he's got so much regen, so much living. With that round, it comes through, and my man is not going to get any more Mortimer's Kisses thrown out. Zephyr walks out of the arena. Carl, maybe in a little bit of a bind, as he doesn't have that many stacks up of his, well, maybe a chance for a turnaround there. Sam H is actually just going to die. Never mind. Geek Family running through him. Oh, Sophie wants to run. The sad part of being a strength hero is that Timbersaw's pretty good against you as they blow him up again. Jesus Christ, the voice lines. It's great.
Oh, I don't play with voice lines on, actually.
You don't?
Turn them on for this. No.
He said like, goodbye, Auntie.
Yeah, they just don't provide anything helpful to like the game, right? So I just turn them off.
What are you talking about? It's very helpful. You need to know that Timbersaw is Granny's nephew.
I see.
But
immersion.
It's kind of weird because does that mean Timbersaw is like a baby? Because he's like way smaller than Snapfire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but isn't... Yeah,
I guess she's pretty small too.
Timbersaw is a person inside it, right? So
I guess she's pretty small also.
Ah.
Look at her. She's tiny.
You know what else is small? The chances of Loki winning this game.
You're not wrong, as they just lose the freaking Phantom Lancer. Like, Carl is completely alone. There's nobody here, and he is just punching the tier 3 towers. And they are trying their best to keep it off, but he is taking down the tower 29 damage at a time.
Oh, look at the damage. Let's go.
They're not tripping. Not in the least bit.
Not at all.
But they're going to take down Roche instead.
Oh. Okay, Carl's going to give up in the mid lane. He's going to come and help participate in the Roshan attempt.
Okay. He can tank through it while everybody else punches it. So 20-minute mark, they're going to try and sneak this outpost. Moving in, Sam H wants to get it. I think he's in time. I'm pretty sure, definitely with Snapfire, they're going to be able to get there. Lich? Hello?
Right.
Is he fine?
He's a liver, look at... Oh.
No, he's not. He's very dead. Zephyr, Cuckoo, want to take them both down. Giving him the net, giving him the chase down. Timbersaw shows up. See you later. The Ancients even getting in on the action as they will find the taunt, will find the Whirling Death, and he, along with the rest of everybody that came and deemed to try and stop the pressure and take away the outpost, are all going to be in the grave. Get owned.
I gotta give props to Dire right now. They're really actually trying to stay in this game. The way that the PL's moving out of the base, trying to get some last minute creeps and get that diffusal blade. Maybe if he gets the diffusal, gets to drain the mana of, like, the diffusal actually does ruin Monkey, Timber, and Void Spirit. So there could be a very slight turning point. You play off the vessel, you play off the diffusal blade, you hug your base. You can overturn this aggression. But
why are you lying to our audience? Why would you do this?
why are you not providing both sides of the story, huh? Why are you giving them just what you want them to hear, huh?
Well, I'm trying to give them the truth. You got to be realistic.
That's your version of the truth, though.
That's true. Tell your truth, Mr. T Governor.
I just did.
Let them know. Another round of it is.
All right, it's over. They're not getting. Okay, they're not getting the diffusal blade. All right.
Maybe there's a chance.
People need hope in society. Okay, it's what makes the world go round.
This one is looking real rough. Jump forward, looking for fast slow, possibly a buyback. Raven. Ooh, they cookied the creep. Okay. Eul Scepter lift up. A little bit of Mortimer's cookies going out there as well. Kisses rather than cookies, as Fly Solo gets one last punch into the face from Raven and he's dead. There's a lot of bouncing going on, whether it's a cookie or whether it's a Monkey King feeling himself. Carl is going to hold on and just keep this pressure on constantly. They do not seem to care about anything. As they throw out the high
From the
fives.
22-minute mark, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, a nice high five. Oh, that's pleasant.
That's right.
Oh.
Give each other the high fives. There's the lift up. And they're going to leave him hanging. No high five. No. Cookie trying to run away. Yeah, this is tough. And now Zephyr's like, please, high five, friends. Hello? Yeah, there they go. Multiple high fives. Everybody's high fiving. What a clowny game. What are they doing? Why are they so
This
silly?
was literally unforeseen, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolute shock. No, I'm joking. No, we can't be that ruthless to low key, but yeah. Geek Fam just are, again, like we said, just on another level in terms of the SEA region.
Yes. As the Impale comes out, Fly Solo going to be in the grave yet again. Teehee, he wants a kill. The White Mon going to hold on to him. Come over here and say hi.
Where'd your mana go, brother?
Chase. Fun times indeed as the Eul Scepter lift up is there. Timber Chain through. No. But the Impale will get the kill. Zephyr claims his prize. Yeah. Right now, 2-1 and 21 on the Nyx Assassin, as GG's called. Gnarly.
Sure, that was a game of Dota 2. I think from the point in which the draft concluded, it looked very much Geek Fam favored. I just when the team that is in a better position tactically and in terms of the way that they execute also gets the better draft due to the fact that they get to last pick their hero, it puts them in such a position to just control the game. So yeah, congratulations Geek Fam on the first game.
Well done. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So 29-5. I think that, as you mentioned, there were like some nice ideas that Loki had of like how to get back into the game, but it was just too far gone at that point.
Oh yeah, it was too late. I think if we had to like take away the memes and look at it a little bit more seriously, it was when you have a Timbersaw that's able to just pressure you, you have to ignore him up until the point he comes to your tier 3s. Let him do his thing. as soon as you bring heroes there, then naturally the side lanes free farm, like Cuckoo did, like Raven did, and then you have to deal with 3 big cores. So you have to ignore them. You have to let your PL just farm jungle, and as 4 heroes, you have to move around the map and try and get these pickoffs on the monkey, on the void spirit. Like, they're pretty weak, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, if they get stunned, if they get X'd, of course it's harder to catch the void spirit, but if you were to catch monkey, for example, that should lead you to a tower. Timber never wants to actually look backwards. He always wants to just be in the fray, be in your area of your base, right? So, yeah, I think low-key, they kind of got a little bit too distracted by the Timbersaw, and if they played the side lanes a little bit more, gave themselves an extra 10 minutes, then, like I said at the end, the Diffusal Blade on PL would have probably given them a little bit more breathing room to take a couple fights, because, yeah, it's kind of the benefit of having the PL, but just never got there.
Never got there. But you know what? You know where we're going to get? Into game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back in just a couple of minutes with game 2 of Geek Fam vs. Low-Key right after this.
I've been working part-time jobs, chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. Tell me everything's alright. Life is just a bunch of faces, and if it's not, we'll still be fine. I know we're going places. I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away.
All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away.
We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under 'cause we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again. We're here for our penultimate series of the night and our second game in said series of Low-Key facing off against Geek Fam in Group B. I actually probably shouldn't say penultimate series because odds are, given what we've seen so far, we're probably going to be seeing some tiebreakers, which is just the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes as Geek Fam facing off against Loki. And as you can hear, the lovely dulcet tones of my co-caster, Mr. T.
That's
Governor.
not even sarcastic,
How you doing?
by the way.
It's not.
No, I'm actually... aside from the fanatic
why would you think
X
that,
and the Geek Fam X versus Y, no.
Why would you think that I would think that that's sarcastic? There's no reason.
Because most people think British people are sarcastic and don't mean what they say, right? And in reality, we just have a tone that comes across as potentially sarcastic.
Amazing.
Our culture.
That's fair.
10 seconds remaining.
Was that no, I'm not going to go there. All right, we got Earth Spirit and Void Spirit. Are we going to have the quadfecta?
Oh, we got Earth. We got a new hero, mate.
Yeah. Tell me, what you thinking? He got some buffs.
I really like the. I think it was the Remnant cooldown change, right? Like, so you get more stones. Am I making that up? All right, cool. I think overall, he's always been, I think, a decent enough hero in concept, but the issue is other heroes just rose to prominence, and he kind of just lost his place within like that top tier of heroes, right, for the position 4, especially when the lanes became a little bit more static with 2-1-2.
Right,
it was really hard to pick up the Earth Spirit because you want to play these static lanes. He doesn't really provide anything because he wants to rotate. But now we're in this beautiful age of the whole 4 can go mid again, 4 can pull waves again. This is literally what Earth Spirit was built for. So it's why you see Crit spamming him in pubs. You're going to see EG probably pick it up quite a lot. And yeah, low-key, want to give it a go.
It's interesting, right? Because the big problem that you would have with Earth Spirit before and why it was so frustrating to play was because you would use up all your stones, then you basically just had to chill for like ever.
Yeah.
Because it's not enough just to like have the recharge back up and bring you back to 1. You really need at least 2 to make anything happen in a fight. Unless you're just going for like a gank at the early levels, then you can do like a roll and then a kick back into your team, which is one of the things I'm curious about how low-key you're going to play this, because there's that like interesting interaction that you can have where you can lay down an Aether Remnant and then you can roll into somebody and then kick them into the Aether Remnant, which I've seen a couple of times, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to pull off outside of the laning stage.
I think also additionally on that, the Earth Spirit players, what separates you from being like an average Earth Spirit player to a good Earth Spirit player is the ability to do your combinations of, let's say, roll and kick, but by only using 1 stone. So if you roll into the stone but then instantly press kick as well, you basically kick an invisible stone while still getting the effect of the roll. So you can actually, I think stone management and knowing the little quirks just enables you to take what would have been maybe 5 to 6 kind of plays into like 7 to 8 plays, for example. So
well,
it's just small things, and
that's the thing, is that it's the type of hero that if you can play it to its absolute maximum, it's really good. But outside of that, it can sometimes be pretty bad. And I think that's lessened a little bit now because they've lowered that cooldown where you don't have to be the absolute best. I will still say
what
that
they're doing with all heroes, right? Like they're kind of butchering Io to make him like pub friendly. He used to be like a specialist hero, And
Right.
now it's kind of getting to the point where anyone can pick him up and just feel like they're able to play a game with him.
I don't think that Earth Spirit's at that point though. I think
Yeah, sorry, no,
as guaranteed by,
to be clear, not at all.
I've like hopped into pubs with like Blitz, and it was like the worst experience of my life watching him play Earth Spirit. It made me want to like pull my hair out. That dude plays Storm like crazy, but his Earth Spirit is garbage. You can tell him that for me. But he is he's still currently Earth Spirit, the third lowest win rate out of all heroes across just all Dota 2 matches.
It is a high skill hero, being able to use the stones, hit the rolls. It's not that easy, but again, they are simplifying him through just the basic mechanics. I wouldn't be surprised in the future they do something wild to him to make it like beginner friendly, I guess, but hopefully not. I kind of like the niche specialisms of that hero.
The one thing that is a little
bit after 27 hours.
The big thing that is a little bit tough about this here for the Earth Spirit is he's playing into Nyx Assassin and Slark, both of who really don't care about his ultimate. That's going to be a tough one.
It was a nice opening pick, but then it became a really awkward kind of place within your draft.
10
like
seconds remaining.
The saving grace, I think, for Loki is the fact that they have the PL matchup versus Slark, so it's PL favored. They've got the Shadow Demon versus the jump of the Slardar, the jump of the Nyx, so that's pretty good there. And then, so this Earth Spirit, even though he's going to be countered by, for example, the elusiveness of the Slark, of the Nyx, he's still going to be able to get to the backlines, which is primarily his job. It's to locate the Snapfire. That's all he's going to have to do.
Well, we'll see if he can make it happen. So far, now we're going to see a Mars come out from Loki yet again. So anticipating that the laning matchup is going to be Shadow Demon and Phantom Lancer with Mars Earth Spirit, which on its face sounds like it should be cool. But I kind of feel like Snapfire is going to be able to do a ton of harassment against Loki. Maybe like Snapfire gets out of position and you can like roll on her and then get a kickback or something. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, well, I think Mars has been described as the offlane hero that can exist within these harder lanes. So even though he's against the Slark, he has the spear. So he can disconnect himself away from the Slark. And I think Shadow Demon, he's just going to be able to build stacks, but the PL can eventually farm. He's got that ability to prevent the Mars from dying if it does get a little bit awkward because he's got the disruption. And yeah, I think it's a very solid lane from Loki, but it is how it's on Geek Fam to try and see if they can potentially find weaknesses in their positioning to kind of obviously punish the fact that, again, it is a melee hero v Slark. And if you don't have spear and you can't get a disconnect, then of course you're going to build the stacks with Slark and it does get scary.
Almost definitely. Well, last pick now for Geek Fam. Probably the mid laner is what we're looking for. Unless they wanted to try the Slark versus Void Spirit shenanigans.
You could go OD, but the issue is it might be a little bit too slow. Okay, they go for the Storm instead. All right.
Mr. Carl playing all the heroes.
Yeah, he's really getting through that hero pool list.
The thing that's kind of interesting about this too, though, is that it's a must-win game for Loki and Geek Fam. They're just going to play, like the fact that they're still showing new things. I feel like it's a little bit different. I would have anticipated them trying to like just sort of go all in and not reveal their other strats.
I think you take that with a pinch of salt in the idea of they're not showing strats as in like, oh, we're going to pick Storm and CM and we're going to play a high tempo game. They're picking their mid laner, his mid lane heroes that you probably could research quite easily in terms of like either Dota buff or other applications, for example, the ones that like show your hidden games and stuff.
Right.
So I think they're not really showing strategies. They're just picking up their mid heroes, right? And if anything, picking up a lot of mid heroes could actually be a benefit to you because when you move into that the next phase and you do a bit of research, you look at this guy and go, "Oh God, he's playing like every mid hero." Like,
right.
we have to make sure we think of the best ban. We can't just like ban out a comfort pick because this guy clearly just plays every decent mid hero, right? So
what do you think though about the argument that like you're going to like see a game and it's like, man, it's a really good Storm game, and then if you're this team, you're looking through the past picks that this guy's had and you're like, oh right, he plays Storm, I forgot about that. You know what I mean? Like, isn't
Because-
that a thing that sometimes happens also, though?
To some degree, but normally, if you say it's a really good Storm game, there's probably like, oh, it's also a really good OD game, or it's a really good
Prepare for battle.
puck game, or it's really, there's normally a list of like,
Right.
all these heroes have criteria, and you can just rate them. So if Storm in Geek Fam's eyes is their tier 1 hero, they're still gonna have 2 heroes below that to like replace it. So
Okay.
I think
Good.
like that's the. I think this is like a special use case where, for example, let's say OG with IO, for example,
Right.
that being played as a carry is a strategy because you're moving the hero from a support role to the carry role, right?
Right.
So that's like a strategic showing. But again, a Storm mid, nothing too surprising for the people.
Most definitely. Well, they spot out Mr. Zephyr. Give him the kick. Give him the poison. Make their lives hell. I don't
you
think
want the
that they're
kick
actually
and
going to get
poison.
anybody.
30 seconds to battle.
Roll. Where's he going? What are you doing?
I think they've just seen the tri lane, or at least the lane which is the current bottom, and they just don't want to be there.
Like, all right, let's get out of here.
Oh,
See you
that's actually
later.
a potentially a really good play. They show bottom and then instantly run top because they just have enough time to get there. So they might be able to punch us. Ah, no, they won't. He showed. Don't worry, take it back.
Raven, run.
Battle begins.
Can they battle for this
Run,
one?
Raven,
Not going to
run.
happen.
I love this part.
I guess that's the plus side is now the Earth Spirit doesn't have to TP up top. You can just like leave, go. Ooh, takes
Yeah,
down the
he's already-
tree, drops down the
Killed out
ward.
already.
I like that ward. It's a good one.
Which one? Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah, for sure.
Cuts down the
It's a
tree
little
first.
It's kind of obvious in terms of like, oh, there's a tree kill. Why have they done this? But then again, it could also be like, oh, Slark's just killing trees because he's got nothing else to do, So
Yeah.
double-edged sword.
Well, also, like, how many people are going to run up here in the next 6 minutes?
Oh,
You know?
literally no one.
Yeah. Sam H. Taking some damage, but Earth Spirit getting the next wave. So he will be fine, and it looks like they're going to be able to secure Sam H getting this XP. Even gets the last hit. Wow.
Damn,
That's amazing.
that's sarcastic.
No, actually, like, honestly.
No, I know. Yeah,
Give him the high five. There it is. Where's the high five? It's not there.
oh, he's on his own. Don't worry. Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Faith restored, or faith in peace restored, or whatever it was. Faith in fate restored. I think it is.
That's the one.
Can't remember the chat.
I'm going to use the other chat line that he has. Do you know what it is?
Try me.
I want to die. How does that sound? That's a good one, right?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I spam that all the time whenever I play Oracle. It's one of my most played heroes, Mr. Oracle.
Do you think that you should be able to transfer chat lines to like a universal, like top 2?
Ooh, that's an interesting idea. I kind of like that.
Radiant's top tower is under
You have to
you
earn
can-
it, though. Definitely.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, like you earn it on your hero, and then you can have like your hero chat will, and then like your favorite 2 or something, right? Like your.
Okay. Yeah, what is happening? My mon tried to pull the creeps into the Roche pit. Oh, a good little play
Oh.
there.
They've got a. Is it good that he's gonna lose the next wave? When it connects through, rather than being able to deny both waves.
No, I
And
mean,
his
it was
wave come in.
a good move by when Earth Spirit slowed him down. He denied the Invis rune.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the creep
Yeah.
skipping as well. Double edged. Cool. That was a really nice inventory. Boom. Creep wave. I think he's gonna miss a creep wave.
Right. Plus.
Go. Sorry. Go. Woo.
What?
I was just reading the chat. It
That's
literally
fair.
said, go, sorry, go.
Roll. Push back.
Roll,
He has
roll.
a kick again in a sec. They tried to do the kick back into it thing and it didn't happen.
No.
Rough stuff. Well, the end result is 2 kills going the direction of Geek Fam. And Storm is liking what he's seeing.
He's laughing, he's giggling.
Is under attack.
I think he's doing because he's walking back to his base at 3 minutes, and that's kind of like the walk of shame, you know?
Cookie, Chase, Raven, all build up those stacks, taking it away. Roll in wants to stop the pressure, and it is going to happen.
Oh.
Just he's a cool dude,
so
man.
close, yeah, so far.
Look at him. He's not doing it. All right. Well, there's things happening mid, which I should probably keep my eye on.
GG.
Another round of rolls. He's going to kick
Oh,
him
the
back
kick.
into the Aether Remnant.
look
There's
at
the
that.
As they're going to give each other high fives.
That's, oh, what a high five. Clinking.
Mark now, and looks like the rune is going to spawn down bottom. Is he from the south? South of North America?
I don't know. It was just all right. So when I want to like dip away from me, you know, saying it as if it was me, I just go like I get my Rolodex, boop, and then I just go with it.
I'm
And
with
it doesn't
you.
actually sound like it's from any nation. It's the international language of yikes.
Dire's top tower
The
is under
international
attack.
nation of yikes. The INOA or INOY. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello
No.
Zephyr. How you doing? Oh, nice. I'm just going to take this bounty run away from you. And JG's going to go get the other one.
Look at him, Speedy Gonzalez.
Radiant's
All right.
middle tower.
So
is
we've
under
got
attack.
3 out of the 4. Force it yet, but who do we report for not picking Ember? Specifically.
Everyone in this game is like trying to get to a major. We don't care about spirits.
Okay, well, their kill onto Carl. This is the danger. You pick this Storm Spirit into a hero that has so much maneuverability early, and
And the roaming potential. Like we said, like this Mars, he is one of the offlaners that can actually lane up again.
Chase, Zephyr, and some. Trouble.
The regen rune, man. The regen rune.
Okay, they're feeling themselves now. It's Cuckoo going to get jumped on. They do have the bash that they throw out, but he is eventually going to fall as they get the disruption. Looking for the kill. Finding that man as he does die as well. So 1 by 1, they're going down low-key. Hitting it pretty well here. And Carl also...
I misjudged your will.
Dude, get level 6.
Don't think he can. The pressure coming out from Loki is just pretty good. You have this bottom ward, right? The one scouting this jungle area. So you always know if he's not here and he's not mid, he's going to be farming this camp on the top side of Radiant Dire jungle. Sorry.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's doing it. And the early movements, just so hard to deal with. And they're even sort of slowly whittling down this tower here. Not to mention, they got a trusty shovel.
The trusty shovel.
Is that the best tier 1 item? What do you think?
I would say jelly, beta brooch, or the lens is pretty good, and the arcane ring's pretty good. And
So no,
yeah.
so really not.
PMS, like it's up there for sure. It's like up there, probably equal. Like
What's worse than it?
PMS, Iron Talon, Ocean Heart.
Okay. Invis rune picked up here. Oh my god, look at the jump through the roll, the stun! Carl needs to get the hell out of dodge because there is some Remnant pulls him back in. They're all quick and maneuverable, but they're not going to find that kill on the big bad Zephyr. Just gets the walk away. Dude, level 8. Storm is just broke as a joke. This guy is hurting.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cruising for a bruising.
What?
No, sorry, I said cruising for a bruising, but I was also kind of yawning at the same time, so it kind of came out. I was just like, cousin for buzzing.
Change. Be yourself.
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Can I just get on timeout? I'm on timeout, all right.
They do go in. Oh, pull him back forward. Mr. Carr chasing in to try and kill off Cuckoo, but he will not be taken down. The spear, they managed to find the cookie. Now trying to find some body blocks, but they're not going to fully commit for it. Raven.
Royal jelly.
Just chilling. That's a pretty good item.
Yeah, it's pretty good for Storm, especially when he's at a hard lane. This is going to really enable him to jungle. But, if you run up this cliff, then he...
Oh, that's a regen run. Ooh, tasty. Roll in. Cuckoo back the other direction. Whitemon in the area. They find the stun there. He has got 2 bracers, treads, and a wand.
Oh.
The creep. Oh, that baits in the Slardar. Cuckoo thought he could go fun. Also might be soon to die as well. He's getting fully wrapped around on. Storm is here. Silence there. Not for very long. And Zephyr hit on an illusion. That feels bad.
But all these movements into bot lane just mean...
Wait a minute.
Mars gets to farm.
Go on.
An honorable death, Mars.
Yes. Now a TP back to the mid lane where he is going to farm up a bit more.
Want to buy like Mjolnir, you never like you can awkwardly, but you don't want to. You can never buy any other wave killing, illusion killing items. You have to go for your very very boring static, either drum SMYA type build or you go for your diffusal build. And yeah, like diffusal BKB. Like,
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is
Oh,
under attack.
Zephyr, I think he saw. Committing onto him fully as the rest of the team was nearby. And Zephyr could go for a little bit of a move into the jungle if he wanted, but he just wants to get into his next
Radiant's bottom
levels if
tower is
possible.
under
Teehee getting up. The Impale afterwards and they'll be fine. In spite of that Diffusal Blade burning through some of the mana, he's good. TP bottom. Looking for a jump now. Onto this Earth Spirit, who is going to get caught. Pull back in the midst of the roll. That is a dead dude.
a very dead dude.
Fly solo? He's just gone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Zephyr going to lose some of his mana here. They get close to that 15-minute mark. For this Orchid, he's going to have it really soon. This is going to kind of just
Radiant's middle tower.
Okay.
literally what I just said.
I know. I just
destroy the
agreed.
storm.
I just agreed. Yeah.
I'm with
Just
you.
repeat it because it's that important. It's 2 times. You know. Yeah.
Look at this smoke.
It's a good smoke. The very bad. Look. Right now, boom. Smoke breaks. Haven't you ordered the high ground?
Oh, real bad. Okay. Magnetize onto several. Reapply magnetize onto. He's just going to TP out of there. He's like, I don't want none of this. So the end result.
Much better. The fact that they make this play, you have to respect the high ground. Fine.
Right.
And then, yeah, they... So, hold up. I actually need to deal with this cliff. And then he did get rid of the ward, but
Yeah.
a little bit too late. Allowed Mars to get the good counter initiation.
Oh, Essence Ring for the Earth Spirit. He's going to pass off that shovel to somebody else, I'm guessing. Storm trying to go for the Bloodstone Rush, which we've seen a few times on Storms nowadays. Have you got to play Storm since the patch with Kaya and...
Just no.
Okay.
Well, I've all game. You're playing a pub, by the way. This is not some like high school or anything. You're playing your normal pub, and long.
You're not wrong.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh.
Top tower is falling.
Have that afterwards. That is going to be the Orchid reveal.
Radiant's bottom tower
Not necessarily the
is
farm
under
until the big
attack.
fight comes later on.
Radiant's bottom
But they're already in a
tower is under
position. The
attack.
cores are already ready. After that pickoff, instantly taking the mid tier 2.
Dire's
So
middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
again, low key, the first game, they got a lot of mistakes. So yeah, pretty good.
Ends all.
Quite pleasant.
He is real
And these are
tanky.
the- yeah, but these are the players that you'll see from Geek Fam. They have a really big pickoff lineup, like Slardar, Nyx, Storm, all these heroes. They play for the we're gonna catch you and then get out. So the issue is when they have to face up against the PL and this big team fight, unless they get that initial pickoff at the start of the fight, I'm gonna see them struggling trying to actually take a full 5v5.
Yeah. And I think that that speaks to how they're going to want to try and play this game. And right now you can see Storm, Bloodstone done, spinning in circles. Well, they're going to smoke up as 4. They can TP in to this outpost if they want with Storm. Realize that that's not going to happen. They have
See,
good
they-
vision here.
Yeah.
Kisses are there, but already a turnaround. Mars ulti coming out. They roll in onto the Sapphire. They've already
No,
killed
no.
one. Storm Spirit is just going to die in spite of that. That essence ring and the magnetize onto several, it is not going to be.
Just kind of delay his initiation by an extra 2-3 seconds, and we could have been.
He kind of jumped into no man's land.
He jumped onto the wrong.
Need to take it easy. So we do have a 20-minute mark, 15-11 score, and maybe looking
let's
for
set
an
up top.
opening. There's the stun. He's forwarding. Going to find this Vortex Spirit kill. Need to be careful also on Teehee. If he's not careful, he could get ran at. But with the Manta, he's feeling comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna use that word. God damn it.
What word?
Comfortable. He's looking
good.
cozy. There you go.
Nice, nice, nice. I love this mango tree placement too. This is the like big question that I always have of like, where is it that you want the mango tree to be placed? Is it for vision? Do you use it just to get the max mangoes? With the Storm definitely having it there. There is value.
Don't put it within this boundary of your base, because I feel like in some locations on the outside of your base. So, for example, I think this spot is just pretty good. And if you're Radiant side, I'll do one more thing. Is this
The
one?
one that's over that direction?
No. So
Nice.
the ward goes to like here.
Okay.
So if you put your mangoes there, and as long as you like collect your mangoes right with your courier or a
Right.
hero, because it can walk in there, then even if they put a ward there, they wouldn't be seeing the actual tree itself.
Uh-oh. Nyx, run! Is he out of there? No. All right, this is where you start
He
spamming
is extremely
space
dead.
created. I want to
Put
see
the
him
bong-
drop an item
The
first.
gongs out. The gongs.
You know the real way to get in somebody's head when you get caught like that? Like drop an item, pick it back up, show them who's boss.
Oh no.
That's the way
And
to
then
do
get
it.
just like astral stepped into oblivion, and now you just lost your item.
I mean,
Like,
you would have
oh.
shown him who's boss though. Show him,
Drop
I'm not
the
afraid of you.
Philosopher's Stone.
You're
Drop
not the boss
that
of
on
me.
the ground. Whatever we want.
That's true. Although you do need to be careful because
Radiant
I've had it happen before. It wasn't ever in a pro game. It was in. Out of there, my man. Silence is out, and
Oh.
Yule Scepter.
Wave him.
Oh my God, magnetize. Run.
Look, no, because he dodged the spear.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he turns it into a gank.
Adios.
Yeah.
Oh no. And Storm is about to get a regen rune too. Oh.
They're good at punishing the mistakes of Radiant. Yes, correct.
I mean, that's what Dota.
That's true.
I mean, I think that oftentimes when you see this stuff, it's like just a battle of who can make the least amount of mistakes.
And that is okay. That is a good segue, and that is why teams like Secret are so
Yeah.
good. Because if you watch their playstyle, they are one of the few teams that will happily farm, sit on their side of the river, do their own thing, and not really care about the tempo of the game. And then eventually they'll get their items, and they'll know the perfect way to win the game through. Position fight, it's do Roshan, and then they just win the game. So they're kind of like macro based team.
Radiant's top tower.
That's what Aghanim's still pretty good. Disruption. G wants to jump away, wants to zip. They find that man,
Oh,
and that Yule
and that's
Scepter.
a-
Pretty. Give him the tip.
I love this part.
Oh, Raven, what a jump! Are you kidding me? I was
Damn.
under. Sam H is gonna die on the other side. Cuckoo chasing
Oh,
down
T.
T. Double kill for Raven.
Damage. Tread switch, go on, hit the pounce, buddy. You got this.
He fights the Shadow Demon. 30 stacks of essence. Stealing it was starting here, and then it went over there, and then it went there. Now it's back over here. It's all over the place.
Okay, and where's he gonna end up?
Let's get that, but I promise Twitch
No,
chat's
you
laughing.
drag the camera to the end.
Raven Dark packs it all off, pops the BKB, turns to fight, and because
He's scary. I mean, freaking look at him. Monkey doesn't even get the degen aura when he auto attacks him. He's a one at the ready if he wants to go for it. Now with the minus armor, the damage enter is very tempting, but here's True, Pulse Nova, and the Dick both active, so Armel got to dissimulate to get away. Also a creep wave nearby. Looked like he was considering still going for that, but let him now be on the other half, on the other side. He's gonna need to, yeah, just TP back to the going home. Yeah, he went.
As well as the void spirits. Yeah, you need someone else to set up the stun for that melee damage void spirit.
You know, he's off
damage, which is super weird, but it's just
I agree. Oh, KP dead.
Nice.
There we go. Nice Aether Remnant immediately ready here, but there comes.
That's 2 kills for RR. Putting them back in the game. Still thanks to Tim's 1 assist, but he's been content to just stay in the mid lane far more.
Thought that was throwing down bot lane, but it looks like that was just a astral step into close. But Gabby overestimating. I think. I think the rotation over from the last reality rift.
I mean, that was a lot of good with that chain frost.
And most importantly, he doesn't let it get stolen either. Split Earth or something. A smart. Go bottom.